Hey guys, how's it going? It's Etanyos here. Welcome to episode number 6 of this NHL 21 Milwaukee Pirates No First Rounders franchise mode here on my channel. If you guys have missed any episodes up to this point, go up into that top corner of the video right now. There will be a card with a link to the playlist. And if you do enjoy this video, make sure to go down below, drop a like on the video, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and hit that notification bell to never miss when these uploads come out. So, starting off with some comments from last episode. If you guys missed that episode, again, go back and check it out. But the first comment here came from Duke Storm saying, I think you should keep Holtby as the playoff starter, but I'm probably wrong, lol. So, that's what we're going to do to start anyways here. We do have Braden Holtby in the lineup. I believe right now we are facing some injury. Yeah, we have Buffalon and Whitney and Fleury all out at the current moment, but hopefully Holtby can be good for this upcoming series here. We'll see what happens. But another guy that really took off was Alexander Romanov, and unfortunately we are just defensively injured right now. And then the next comment here came from Justin Goff saying Buffalon was on pace for 72 points, which would have put him third in scoring. And yes, that would have been insane. He had an absolutely fantastic year here, 45 points in 51 games. So just, unfortunate that he couldn't put up even more points, but he's played over 1,000 NHL games now at 37, and the penalty minutes are just insane. He's put up so many penalty minutes, it's crazy. Wait, what team did he put up 146 penalty minutes on? That was in the AHL. Jeez. 146 is up there for sure. He only put up 36 penalty minutes this year, so not bad. And then the final comment, again, came from Duke Storm saying, I think you should... The final comment here came from Duke Storm saying, I think the next thing this team needs is another great defenseman. Big Buff is getting older and won't be able to stay for too much longer, so I think you need another great defenseman, and that is where I would say we'll we'll hopefully target, what's his name here? We'll hopefully target John Klingberg, because I would love to go out and try to pull him off of the Dallas Stars. Then again, I believe he has an expiring contract too. So that could work out quite nicely. He's only 29. And of course he's not a first round pick, so yeah, that would be a pretty good one. Besides that, there weren't too many other defensemen who I was like really interested in. But we can go look at defense quickly. If we're looking at any players with at least, let's say, 4-star trade value, a lot of these guys are going to be first rounders, obviously, but a guy like Roman Josi wouldn't be too bad either. Obviously fits top 4 defensive pairings. He is 31 though. Of course I would love to get Rick Summers, but I just don't think we're going to be able to pull off a trade for that unless we send some elite players away. The only other defensemen that are really up there are maybe a guy like Torrey Krug, but again, not the greatest fit. I don't think, what's his name actually fits that well. I don't think Summers actually fits our team that well. Yeah, unfortunately not, so he's probably a pinch and shoot. Ryan Ellis was definitely a first-round pick. Owen Power is going to be crazy good. Shea Theodore, Werenski, man, so many first-rounders. Stapleton, of course, was first round. Loktionov, again, first round, my goodness. Geez, there's just a lot. And when I say a lot, I mean a lot of young defensemen in here. Slavin could be good. Only fits pairing 3, unfortunately. My goodness, there's a lot of first-round defensemen in here. Yeah, Leddy was even a first-rounder. Ekholm, of course, I would love to get, but again, I just don't know if we're going to be able to pull off a trade like that. And yeah, that's really about it. So yeah, Klingberg, maybe like Ekholm, but there's really not that many guys where it's like, yes, we have to go out and get this guy, or yes, I really want this guy. So yeah, maybe Klingberg will be the next Milwaukee Pirate that we try to go out and acquire. But apart from that, we got a Nashville series to get into here. So let's get started on this. So again, the format is going to go game by game. If we have an elimination game where we're facing elimination. Then we'll go in and play or watch it. But we're going to try to get through a couple series here, as long as things go according to plan. And of course, things going according to plan would be the Pirates in either the Stanley Cup Finals or who else beat us? It was New Jersey finished first. So the key here is supposed to be the Pirates and the Devils in the finals, but we'll see what happens as we get started on this. So let's advance. First day here. Cale Fleury fortunately is back, so by the looks of it, we'll only have to play one game in the playoffs without with Leonov in the lineup, because yeah, Fleury's just better. So yeah, that should be all right. We'll move Stetcher down and Fleury up. And first game is a 2-1 loss. Ouch. So let's go check out this Nashville team, because they just beat us in game 1. And I mean, don't get me wrong, I think I said that they're going to be a good team. Yeah, Matt Duchene had a crazy good year, and they've just got a lot of depth and a pretty solid defense too. And of course, Sorokin's in there as well. So yeah, that was not a great start. Heading into game 2 on home ice, the Pirates have got to bounce back here, boys. And okay, George Whitney is in the lineup now. So again, another upgrade for our lineup. That's exactly what we like to see. And yeah, 94 rated playmakers, probably going to make a bit of a difference in the playoffs. So, game 2 without Whitney in the lineup, 3-2 overtime loss. That's just not good enough, boys. And we're down 2-0 to Nashville right off the bat. Are you guys seeing this glitch? I'm seeing a glitch there, because that's the Kelowna Comets logo. And that's not correct. Good job, NHL. Really good job. Let's see how... Okay, everything else seems to be fine here. Yeah, but there's the Comets one again. What the... Got a bit of a glitch going here, but that's actually really funny, because I was just recording a Comets episode the other day, so... Interesting. All right, so... Heading into Game 3, this has to be a win, otherwise we might be playing a lot of games here. And 7-5 loss. Seriously, George Whitney puts up a goal and an assist in that game, and now we are playing games because, well, we're down 3-0 to the Nashville Predators, and that's not where we wanted to be. So here we go. First period of Game 4 starts off 2-0. Okay, Bear and Point both score early. They only got 2 shots in the first. Dang, okay. Second period... I'm not even going to commentate that. If you guys want to, pause the video there, go ahead. 27-13, 7-1 after the second, and third period is an 8-2 win for the Pirates. Holy crap. We literally doubled their shots, and Braden Point showed up, Mark Stone showed up, and George Whitney showed up. So your 3 best players show up in a game, you're probably going to win, especially when your 3 best players are Stone, Point, and Whitney. So anyways, heading into game number 5 now. Can the Pirates start clawing their way back, or is Nashville going to finish them off here? First period, 3-0. Point, Carlo, and Sorelli shorthanded. Ooh, on only 9 shots, too. That's got to sting for Nashville. Second period, 5-2 game as Whitney and Stone score for the Pirates, and Duchene and Granlund score for the Predators. Third period is a 6-4 final as Johansson gets 2 goals in the final frame, but Braden Point gets another one to really seal the deal there, and that's a 6-4 win for the Pirates as they start to claw their way back slowly. So Braden Point is just scoring bunches of goals right now, and he's got 5 and 5, so that is not too shabby. He's also got 4 in the last 2 games, so yeah, not bad by any means from Braden Point, but we need another big performance here heading into Game 6 now. So, game number 6. Starts off 1-0 for Nashville. Not looking good. Second period, it's a 3-2 game. All right, we are now hopping in and tossing the headphones on as we need to survive the Predators' attacks here. And, well, let's see what happens as, 95, 88, 88, 89, 91, 85. I don't know who's better. So here we go. Third period of game number 6. The Predators got the Pirates' backs against the wall, looking to eliminate them tonight here, but let's see what happens as George Whitney can't get free from a double check there. And now Getzel pokes that away. Duchene right in front, turns it over, and Fleury picks it up. Cale Fleury's got space here. Fleury spin move, pass in front, that's turned over. Now Getzel, great poke check back to Tuck. Tuck over to Romanov. Romanov going to tee one up and fire, and Sorokin plays it over to Yossi, over to Shiri. Now Smith gets that poked once and poked twice, and he somehow picks it back up. Don't know entirely what's going on there. Yeah, you're probably going to want to dump that one in, Yossi. Tuck finds Stone down the wall. Mark Stone cuts back, cuts in front. Good try on the power move there. Can't get anything going, though. Oh, and that's a good pass. Now they walk in. Johansson right in front. Great deflection, but Holtby stops that one. Now Nyquist beating his guy out wide. Pass in front to Stone. Mark Stone scores. Ties it up 3-3 just 4 minutes in. And one of our captains there showing what he can do. And that looks good, man. That looks really good. So yeah, just a nice pass. And Sorokin has no chance as Stone is literally left open wide open in front of the net. So now we got a 3-all game. Let's see if the Pirates can keep pushing for another goal here. Face-off going to be won by Point. Braden Point, oh my gosh, walks in alone. Pass in front, it's still loose, and Sisson somehow picks it up. Now Kunin gets bumped off. Sisson's now, oh my god, that was what is going on. Good pass to Carlo. Carlo right up the middle to Nyquist. Nyquist over to Cirelli. Cirelli hits the post, man. How is that not in? That's insane. That should have been a goal. Oh, Sisson, get out of here. Oh, that's a great pass to Ellis. Oh my goodness, man. What is going on? Oh, now they're creating chances. Come on, Ellis is going to snipe that? Ryan Ellis. Yes, because he's just a god of a sniper. You know, wrist shot, not a slap shot. Wrist shot from Ryan Ellis. First goal of the playoffs at the most opportune time in the world. Typical. Typical NHL. All right, let's go score 2 on these guys. Dude, what was that play? Here we go, Stone and Bluger. Stone and Bluger. Bluger, you gotta be kidding me. You didn't shoot the puck immediately. That's yours, Stone. Braden Point, cut back, pass in front, man, that's it. That's it, we fucking lost it. What can you do? First round exit, you lose 3 games in a row to start the series. You deserve to go home. I got no words for that. Just utter garbage from the second place Milwaukee Pirates, I will have you. Second place, and you put up that kind of performance? Go home. Blow up the team, man. That's freaking terrible. So yeah, I'm absolutely not impressed, but it is what it is. We're going to probably try and make... I mean, Buffalon didn't even make it back. We were literally 7 days off from getting Buffalon back. So I think we might have to trade him here at maximum value because he's not going to go down from this point. So... yeah, that was bad, but it is what it is, and you literally can't do anything about it. Oh, okay, yeah, now we got Buffalon back, of course. So, yeah, I'm just completely disappointed with the team. But that's how things go, and let's see who wins the cup. So the Edmonton Oilers are the Stanley Cup champions this year, and Providence wins the Calder Cup. Funny enough, we beat the Edmonton Oilers in they beat us in 7 games last year. So, not really surprising how that went. But, yeah, man, whatever. That's too bad, but Oilers went through Nashville pretty easily. And the Comets logo is really starting to get to me now. But anyways, wow, New Jersey. But yeah, New Jersey got knocked out in 7 in round 1. So 1 and 2 for the teams just got absolutely annihilated. So that's rough, man. That's really rough. Okay, for player awards, Malkin wins the Art Ross and the Hart. Carlson wins the Norris this year. DeBrincat wins the Lady Byng. Newhook with the Calder this year. McDavid with the Conn Smythe. Go figure. Shesterkin wins the Vezina. Robin Lehner wins another Jennings. Felipe Meyer wins the Masterton this year. Jack Adams goes to Minnesota's coach. Kopitar with the Selke. Malkin with the Ted Lindsay. And Ovechkin with yet another Rocket. Holy crap, he just puts up the most goals always. So yeah, that was your league. I mean, what's his name? George Whitney was right there. So, it is what it is, and we got to move on. So for your lottery results, Philadelphia moves up to land pick 1, Detroit from 8-2, and Carolina from 12-3. So 3 teams that don't really need top-end prospects are going to get stacked, and good for them. All right, and for retiring players this year, we see Louis Eriksson, Jussi Jokinen, David Backes, Dubinsky, Hainsey, Coburn. Not a lot of notable names in this retiree class. And Corey Schneider. That's it. Andrew Hammond retires. The Hamburglar retires there. But anyways, let's get past interviews and into the draft. All right, guys, so here we go. Let's get started with this draft. And first things first, I want to try and make a trade here. I don't know if we're going to be able to pull it off, but man, if we can. Okay, so the trade I want to use, I want to potentially move on from a guy like Safronov, but at the same time, we have Dustin Buffalon, who's 37 years old now, and is going to cost us another $7 million about. That would be my assumption anyways, is he's going to be right around 7 mil. A guy like Dustin Buffalon, we just really can't afford to pay and keep around. So I think if we could go Safronov and Buffalon in exchange, because Buffalon's not going to be worth the 7 mil. There's no question about that. But if we can move those two in exchange for Klingberg, I would be so happy with this. It would be such a good trade. And it doesn't go immediately. Okay, so let's try one more option here. And I would probably send away our 59th overall pick to get this deal done. Does it go through? Yes, it does. We're bringing John Klingberg to Milwaukee. Let's go. Okay. So unfortunately, we do trade away Stanislav Safronov, sorry. And, yeah, that's not the greatest trade, but it is what it is, and honestly, I'm pretty happy with that. So, yeah, let's sim over to pick 39, see how... Oh, Prucha. Oh, Prucha was a gorgeous pick. Oh, we were 2 picks off from that. That would have been nice. Okay. So, obviously, the Shane Wright draft is insane. Kuka. Dude. Sammy Kuka is going to absolutely light it up for those guys. That's crazy. Dude. Come on. Carter Hood is an 83 overall rated. Oh my god. Dallas got a steal there too. What the heck? That's so solid, man. What a draft so far. Yeah, that was insane. That was an insanely good first round. I wish we had picks there. Okay, so my first pick is pretty obviously going to be Bobarovsky. But let's start off with Bobarovsky. There's no question we're taking him. And how good is Boris? He is a, 68 rated medium top 6 playmaker. Not bad, but 39th overall pick. He's got speed. So yeah, he's going to be just fine. He'll make the NHL eventually. And, pairing him with a guy like Chubasov could turn out to be pretty good. So, Magnuson goes. Santavari goes. Wow, lots of good players got drafted here. Okay. So, I think we have to go with Semenov, sorry. That's his name. Valery Semenov. And, we'll take him at pick 49, see how he turns out. And he is a, 62 rated medium top 4 defensive defenseman. So that's hopefully going to fit our system, but we'll see. So yeah, I don't know what's with our team in taking Russian players in the second round, but that's pretty much all we've done up to this point. So for our next pick, anybody else could get drafted? Not to start off round 3. What about the rest of round 2? Oh, round 2. Nothing crazy. Okay. Alright, so it doesn't really look like we missed out on much, if anything, apart from Prucha. Pucha was just insane. So the next pick here I've got lined up is a bit off the board, but this guy looks like he's going to be insane. 10 penalty minutes in 17 games, but he's 6'5", 204 pounds. Ilya Kasparaitis, 3-year ETA supposedly as well, so let's see how good he turns out to be. Is he a low elite? No, he's a low top 6, but he's 63 overall. Two-way forward, 6'5", 204 is just insane. But yeah, he should be a really good player moving forward. So on to pick 91. And again, I want to go off the board with this pick. And I think I want to take a goalie now because we're in round 3. But I really don't want to take Eriksson because he's, supposedly ranked 88. But we're at pick 91. And he is 19 as well. So I had the next best goalie on the board pinned. I don't know if this Franzen guy or anybody else is going to be good. But I want a younger goalie, even if this guy isn't fringe starter. We have enough goalie prospects that, it's not a huge deal. But I want to take Tate Hawley here. He got 28 wins in 62 games, so he wasn't bad, but just got a lot of play time in the East. And let's see how good he is. And, all right, 53 overall. Jeez, Tate Hawley. That's actually, apart from Greer, obviously Greer was 19, and he got up to a 69 overall. Gustavo Greer, I believe, is how you say his name. But yeah, Tate Hawley could potentially get to that same kind of level at a young age. And we'll obviously let him play another year in the USA East. But yeah, good medium elite goalie at the end of round 3. So over to round 4 now. And I honestly don't know who we're taking with this pick. There's a couple of guys that were intriguing to me, but again, I don't really know for sure. I could take Suglobov, but he's 20. Hornquist, no. Sorokin, I don't trust that. That's not enough of a scouting report, and he's ranked lower. Nope. I kind of want to take Ackerstrom, but I'm also kind of feeling a defenseman too here. What about... Joakim Ranta's not great. What about Wharton? That could be a total risk pick. Another 20-year-old man. Jeez. Ooh, okay. Malikov, I think I've got pinned later. I don't even know why I have this Carlos guy pinned. Not gonna lie, I'm kind of feeling Ron Wharton right now. Our scouts have him one pick higher, and I know we're picking at 123. Okay, but he's a medium top 6, 48 rated grinder. Okay, so he could definitely play some bottom line minutes for this team in the future. But that's not a bad pick, and he's pretty big body too, 6'2", 197. So I'm actually quite happy with that Wharton pick. I didn't think he was going to turn out anywhere near that, actually, but that's pretty good for round 4. Okay, on to round 5. Oh, I had Ranta there too. I looked at him. So Ranta could have been good. That is what it is. But, I'm pretty happy with our pick still. And we're going to go off the board for pick 155. I kind of want to take that Malikov guy, actually. Guaranteed sniper, and I just have a good feeling about him. So, Dmitry Malikov, nice. Okay, 50 rated, low elite sniper. So, not exactly Sokolov level, but I feel like he could get up to that in a year or so if we gave him some playtime. Ooh, okay, Tony Carlos was actually really nice. Jeez, 56 overall. Ooh, and this guy too, Cody Jang. Or Yang, maybe, however you want to say it. Dang, bro. Dang, those are some nice picks. Okay, I got Johan Markstrom pinned next, and man, if he turns out to be anywhere near what he's ranked as, let's go, another 50 rated low elite in round 6. Man, if Markstrom turns out to be a good player at pick number 187, Oh, that would just be like one of the most fantastic storylines of this series. So yeah, I'm really happy with a bunch of these picks from this draft. Like, you look at the players we've been able to pull overall, and really, there's not a lot of weak ones, to be completely honest. Like, yeah, some of them need a lot of time to grow, but that's what happens when you're not picking in the first round, is that players are going to take years to develop. And honestly, you look at our last 4 picks there, Holly, Wharton, Malikov, and Markstrom. Those guys all could make the NHL, and I'm really excited to see how their journeys progress. But for the final pick here, we're at pick 219. I'm going to take a shot in the dark here on Brett Schwartz, and he's probably not going to turn out, but yeah, he's a medium bottom 6 forward. Yeesh. So, I mean, the 7th round, I don't usually expect too much. We haven't done great in the 7th round overall. Oh, of course, Alexiev at the next pick was actually a nice pick. But that's the draft. I'm super, super excited to see how this draft develops, because even though we didn't have a first-round pick in 2022, and don't get me wrong, 2022 was a stacked draft. Kamel, Hood, how do you say it? Solomonson, Nemec, Miroshnichenko, Geeky, Slavkovsky, Dietz. Yeah, wow, that's so stacked, man. And who had more than LA had 2 first-rounders? Anybody else? I don't think anybody else had 2 first-rounders. So maybe, I guess LA's pick might have been ours, but either way, I think the winners of that draft overall are still going to be Dallas, because they get Hood at 15th overall. Like, that's literally like a Matt Barzal kind of pick. But out of all honesty, we still got Klingberg from this draft and making a trade too. So I'm excited for the future of this team. So for re-signing, a whole bunch of our staff is, progressively declining and leaving. And I mean, Bo Freegan has been absolutely amazing for us. We're going to offer him like a $1.5 million contract, because I think he's worth that. That Carson guy is not worth the pick, unfortunately. Not for that kind of money. So we'll have to go and hire another NHL associate. Probably get a defensive coach, in my opinion. I think that's what we're going to do. So yeah, we'll have to go out and add some more coaches to our team, but that's totally okay with me. I just want to make sure that we hold on to the majority of our staff that aren't asking for like ridiculous amounts of money, because we are still playing with a budget here. It's not like our other series with no salary cap or anything. So we do have to get everybody re-signed. I think we're good there. And then for the team, who do we got? Dylan Gambrell and 3 other skaters. George Whitney's got 1 year left, yes? Yes, okay. John Klingberg, obviously the biggest name on this team, though. And Jake Getzel is expiring next year, too, so that's going to be pricey. Oh, oy. I'm sorry, did you just put up, like, the most insane season of your career? 59 points, John. Hey, 59? Yeah. Sure, you were on a great point pace, but... damn, he's going to be expensive. I don't want to offer him 6 years because he's already 29. He's not taking anything less than 11.5 by the looks of it. So, rule of 85. We're still going to pay him like at least $9.5 million. Try almost $10 million bucks. So yeah, Klingberg's going to take up a pretty solid chunk of this salary, but at 7.2 or 9.75 million. If we can sign him for that, I would be extremely happy. Come on, Nyquist, man. Man, these guys are so expensive. 5.8 million for Nyquist for 3 years. I think we can find a replacement. Gambrell, see, that's a good deal. 5 years at under $2 million for him. Let's sign that right now. Ooh, Cirelli. I mean, Cirelli's not a bad contract either. Don't get me wrong. That's actually a pretty good one. Yeah, and Connor Brown as well. Okay, so those are good deals, in my opinion. I'm quite happy with those. Lemieux don't want nothing. We're going to offer him 1.5 for 2 years because why not? Nobody else is going to take him. Cizikas is not worth 2.3 million. Oh, yeah. Goodbye. Goodbye, Casey. Okay. So we got Kasperitis. I'm signing a bunch of these guys to the AHL because I want to see them develop immediately, like pretty much immediately, and giving them the playtime should make the difference. So Malikov, Markstrom, I'm gonna hold off on signing. Same with Wharton, just because those guys need to see a bit more ice time elsewhere first. And Demko does not want to re-sign with this team. How good was Demko? 15 out of 27, 893. Holtby was definitely better and had 40 wins, so I think we're going to be better off. Obviously, we're going to sign Evans. That's 3 goalies. We could try to offer Demko money, but he's 4.6 million, and we don't have the cap to play around with that. Oh, geez. Okay. Comrie for $1 million a year for the next 2 years is a good deal. I'll take him as a backup all day. And then Greer is going to be getting a signature here pretty soon as well, as he is 20 years old now. So yeah, I think we'll offer him the other contract, and he will back up Marku Hall. Yeah. So that looks pretty good, in my opinion. I'm actually really happy with how the majority of our contracts have gone, and we are going to have to sign a couple more players. Obviously, we're only allowed 2 free agents per season, but I think all we really have to go out and get is maybe a left winger or 2. Because besides that, you know, our centers are looking great. Everything's actually shaped up quite nicely. Cizikas is one of the only guys where I'm actually, oh, that's the thing. Is Nyquist is going to be 5.8 million for the next 3 years. Don't get me wrong, he was good. He was quite good. He put up, what, 71 points in 76 games. Man, he's been right at a point per game with Milwaukee. Like, he's probably worth keeping around. It's just for 3 more years at 5.8 million. That just feels really expensive to me. So I'm just going to hold off for 1 day or a couple days on Gustav Nyquist. And maybe we'll be able to re-sign him. Maybe we won't. I'm not sure. But by the looks of it, we get a bunch of coaches. Gustavo Greer signs with the team. And okay, Klingberg rejected on years, which is ridiculous because we offered him exactly what he wanted, I'm pretty sure. Just about everybody signs here. Kasperitis, Semenov, Greer, Evans, Bobarovsky. Okay, all the new guys signed. And what do we have left? We have 23 million left. Okay, so Klingberg didn't sign. Oh, he wanted 6. I offered 5. I totally offered 5. Hold on. $9.75. Can we just offer him 10 across the board? We still have 13 million in cap. That's actually not bad, especially when you consider that, you know, yeah, we aren't paying Demko. We're letting Demko go, but we have other goalies coming up, and we have the money to re-sign Nyquist for. I'm gonna offer him 2 years at about. We'll go 5.8 for now. and he should accept that. I know we're a little bit lowballing him, but overall, we should get Klingberg too, and we might not right now. Okay, so yeah, Nyquist rejects, Klingberg rejects. Okay, cool. That's not what I wanted to see, but it is what it is. Okay, so for all our expiring guys, again, we just gotta nail these contracts down, and we should be all right. We do 10.5 Klingberg. That's worth your money. Come on. And we'll do 6 million for. We can do 3 years, but okay. Come on. We need these. We need these signatures. Come on. Shit, boys. You're costing me too much money, and now I'm gonna end up having to trade certain players, which I really don't want to do. And it very well might be, it's probably going to be Nyquist. I don't know about the other guys, but Nyquist finally signs for $6.25 million, and Klingberg signs for 11. Ouch. I mean, sure, yes, Klingberg's going to be our top flight defenseman for the next couple seasons, but ouch, 11 million. That is the biggest contract on our team, if I am not mistaken. It very much is, yeah. Okay, so I'm expecting point per game from Klingberg this season, because anything less for $11 million, man, you're literally right up there with McDavid and other guys like that. You're going to have to perform, otherwise we're going to ship you out. So, and that's the thing, is Klingberg isn't going to provide any sort of, like, huge physicality or defensive zone play. He's very much based on his offensive play. So let's go to free agency, see what's available, see what our team might still need. Honestly, this team really doesn't need a lot. That's the fortunate thing with this team, is that we have almost all our gaps filled. Maybe a backup goalie, but probably not. So we're going to be looking at some NHL associates. Definitely generalists, if not, more around that kind of play style. And free agency is also going on at the same time here, and we have $8 million. Quentin Byfield's available, but we obviously can't go for him. Ryan O'Reilly, on the other hand, would be scary, but we just don't have the money for that. So your other quote-unquote best players that we are actually allowed to go for would be like Keith Yandel, maybe Mark Giordano. Did we draft him? No, we didn't. We probably should have. Not gonna lie, having Giordano on this team would definitely sure it up a little bit more, but he's $7.2 million for 1 more year, or for 1 year. Goalie-wise, not a whole ton of stuff going on there. Devin Levy's available somehow. Nedeljkovic would actually make a pretty decent backup in my opinion, but or Gostisbehere. Man, Shane Gostisbehere would be fantastic in this team. And then we could make a trade with Ethan Bear and potentially strengthen up the forward group more. Gostisbehere is not expensive either. Yes, he wants 6 years, but if we could offer him 3 years at $5.5 million, maybe even 4 years at $5.5 million, I would be okay with that. Let's do that. I know normally I kind of talk this over with you guys more, but $5.5 million for a player of that caliber. Like, yes, I know he's not like the best available defenseman, but he's the offensive kind of player that we need for this team. And I mean, a guy like Jason Zucker as well would not be bad. But, again, we don't have the money for that. Instead, we'd probably be looking more so into a guy like Boone Jenner or Iafallo, but Iafallo doesn't fit our team anyways. Killorn maybe? Ooh, Killorn could be interesting. I'm kind of looking for fourth line guys at this point, though, to be honest. See, now Jeff Carter could be interesting. I know he's listed as a sniper. Actually, we can't get him. Never mind. Never mind. We cannot get Carter. We cannot get Armia. We cannot get a whole bunch of these guys, to be honest. But there's a guy that we could get. Andreas Janssen, $2.3 million for 2 seasons. They're good contracts, in my opinion. If you guys think otherwise, just absolutely obliterate me in the comments below. But I want to get the team set up at the end of this episode and just, know what it's looking like for the upcoming year. So, Kielifto, I don't even remember what style of play he plays. We get Blackburn as that goalie coach. We don't get Grant, as the associate coach. So that wasn't great, but we get Hughes as the other goalie coach. We get Bouillon as the head coach. Let's go. That's a good one. And am I going to get contracts here? Yes. Okay, so we get Janssen. Oh, and we don't get Gostisbehere, man. Dang it. I really wanted Shane Gostisbehere. And we'd have to make a trade to get something to work there. So, most we can offer for Giordano. Yeah, that's not good. So we're not getting Gio. Okay, if we go Baron Dika, I'm expecting like a 3rd round, 4th round pick back as well. Because I really wanted Gostisbehere just because he's more experienced. But, okay, let's try it. Baron Dika in exchange for Gostisbehere in a 3rd. Trade accepted. All right, so I think we're going to sim to the next season now. I think we're good for trades, and we don't get the assistant coach. Okay, that's cool. Cool. Let's go hire more staff. Yay. All right, guys, so the question I have for you now that the video's over is, who are we naming captain? Because I'm not guaranteed or set on Mark Stone. I think it is between Stone, Points, and Whitney. I think George Whitney very well could get the C, right? But we also have guys like Gostisbehere, Klingberg, even Romanov played absolutely fantastic and grew a lot this previous season. So I want to know your guys' opinion. Who do we leave with the C on their jersey now that Dustin Buffalon is gone? And just, let me know in the comments below, because I think this team's going to be really good. I haven't even looked at the overall ratings yet, but I will show you that team in just a second here. But again, let me know who you think should be captain in the comments below. So guys, this is the roster we're going to be running for the upcoming 2022/23 season. So again, not much has changed. Unfortunately, we have seen a slight decrease in Gustav Nyquist, but he's literally been putting up a point per game almost, just underneath that by 3 and then 5 points in the last 2 seasons. He's been really good. He's almost put up 30 goals in both those campaigns. And don't get me wrong, he's playing with some absolutely fantastic line mates. Braden Point has been well over a point per game the last 2 seasons. Obviously, he's just been lighting it up. He really has a bright future here coming up. And of course, Mark Stone as well has just been right around that point per game kind of mark in Milwaukee. And of course, he was in Vegas as well as oh, that's okay, that's backwards, but that's cool. Okay, so yeah, Stone's been great in Milwaukee as well. He usually misses about 4 games a season by the looks of it, but yeah, that +5 is doing them wonders. Because of that, Point is actually the best center on our team over George Whitney, although George Whitney's 180 points in just 145 games so far with the Pirates has been outstanding. And of course, that top line is going to keep producing, hopefully. And got a +3 on the 3rd line this year. We're playing Dylan Gambrell there. I don't know why he dropped to a medium top 9. He's better than that, but apparently not. So yeah, that's our roster for the forwards. For the defense, Romanov has shot right up and is looking like he's going to be fantastic this year. Obviously, last year he put up 38 points in 82 games and was over the double-digit mark in both categories there for goals and assists. And, well, we'll see what John Klingberg can do, because we know he's got that offensive firepower in him. And man, for a 5th round pick, I'm really, really excited for him. And same with Shane Gostisbehere as well. You know, not a crazy point total in his career with 268, but we're going to try to get that up. Having him playing on a +5 boost with Brandon Carlo, he should be an 89 overall there. And then, of course, you got 85s on the bottom pairing with Fleury and of course, Troy Stetcher. So, yeah, those guys are both meant to play there. We've got pretty much all greens across the board except for Carlo, who cares? He's a defensive defenseman. So, yeah, that's the team. Braden Holtby in net, backed up by Eric Comrie this year. So, we'll see if that makes any difference. Power plays are both +3s this year now that we got Klingberg in and Gostisbehere. And, yeah, those trades were definitely worth it. We got 0s on the PK, so not bad, and -1s on the 3-man. So we can't take too many 3-men, or, like, can't take too many 5-on-3s. But overall, again, pause the video if you want to see any of this stuff. I know I'm kind of just spamming through it. But that is our NHL team. The AHL looking pretty good, too. Sokolov could make the jump in the next season or two to the NHL. I would love to see that. And of course we got Vladimir Chubasov as well. He's a year behind, of course, but he's right there, like Boris Bobrovsky's right there with Chubasov, and Riesanen has been a nice little surprise as the 87th overall pick last year. So Semenov as well. Semenov is another guy, Valery Semenov, who, you know, fits the system. Defensive defenseman, exactly what we were looking for with that 49th overall pick, and we got it. So now it's just a matter of growing these guys properly, right? And once we do that, well, then the Pirates just become unstoppable for the entire franchise mode. So again, let me know what you think about the captain situation. Right now I got A's on those 3 guys, and I want to put one of them or name one of them the captain soon. So yeah, let me know in the comments below. But that is going to wrap it up for this episode. If you guys did enjoy, make sure to go down below, drop a like on the video, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and hit that notification bell. And that is going to be it for me. I hope you guys enjoyed. This is Etanyos signing out.